I'm going to tell you two brief stories: the hero's journey and the Odyssey, and what it has to do with you. The hero's journey is every step a man, excuse me. The hero's journey is every the hero's journey. The hero's journey is a step every hero must go through on his fate or adventure. Fuck. Keep rolling, keep rolling. The hero develops in. Fuck. I forgot the author who created the hero's journey, but there's a cycle you must go through, and in that cycle, there's the call to adventure, crossing the threshold. The hero has allies and mentors. Then a pivotal moment happens where you can't go back. Then he transforms, and then he re-enters the same place he began, a different person. So it's a whole loop. And within the hero's journey, you realize what's the call to adventure. So now, the reason why I brought this up is the point of the hero's journey is to realize what's your call to adventure, and what are you refusing? Because that's one of what the hero's journey can be applied to anything. You can take the framework and apply it to your life. So, for example, let's say you're trying to build a business, and within that business, you need allies, you need a mentor. So, on your way to the hero's journey, you get a mentor, and from that mentor, you go through the same process, the whole hero's journey again. And from there, you experience a pivotal moment, you learn something, you transform, you enter back the realm you started in. And then you can reapply that loop to the same concept. Now, with the Odyssey, what the Odyssey has to do to your life is the Odyssey is a story written after the Trojan War, and it was about Odysseus after winning a major battle in Troy. And he sets sail home, and he loses directions and ends up finding his way home. Because of this, he finds himself on a series of adventure, and he encounters different things. But in one specific scenario, there was mermaids tempting his crewmates and him, if I remember correctly. And Odysseus asks his crew members tie him to the pole and help him resist these tempting mermaids, because if not, the mermaids are going to end up killing him, I think. And from there, he's able to ignore the distractions and what is going to tempt him away from his goal to get back to his hometown. And that story within the whole book made me realize that, damn, that's a really good story. And the theme of that is a series of decisions that I made that allowed you to take control of your lives. And from there on, the main character will make decisions from his will. So every main character has a decision from his will. And regardless, every person or not goes through their own hero's journey. Each of them is different from others. Think about how different you are from your siblings, your family, your mother, your father, anybody. You have a specific life that's different from anybody else. Literally, no two people grew up to be the same. And because of that, no matter what you do, you're on your way to hero's journey. For example, a lot of students or people my age go to college. So for example, college students, their hero journey is experienced through the whole college route and see where they end up. And from there, you just keep going and going until you end up to the place you want to be. Now, a little bit personal. Growing up, I was a weird kid. I'm not gonna lie. And I stayed to myself. I was a class clown. I was the loudest, but I was the loudest, but I didn't really feel alone or bothered. But what other people perceived of me was I was super annoying. They were right. I was damn annoying. I can't even get mad at that. And from there on, I realized that no matter what they said, it didn't change my opinion of me because I had the self-confidence to believe so. And from there, that personal experience I take with me onwards, and I use that as a framework to guide me. And now for frameworks, we're going to talk about how you could develop main character mindset. Let me say, the main character mindset, there's three things. Is to be self-reliant, to have an internal compass, and to be unbothered. The last two, but the first one, self-reliance. Self-reliance is literally worrying about yourself and be in control of you. If you're able to control yourself, because the only person you can really control is you. So there's no need to get mad about someone else because you can't really control their actions unless you tell them, yo, stop. But how far is that really going to get you? And then I'll take a quote from this old guy named Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says, imitation is suicide. Now, I'm going to break it down to you like it's a math problem. Imitation is suicide. What does that mean? It's basically mean if you're imitating somebody, you're killing yourself. Why are you killing yourself? Because you're copying someone else's life and trying to be like them. So you're losing the originality within your life. And when I heard that, I was like, damn. So that's how I truly be myself. And from there on forward, that's how I let self-reliance guide my mindset when I want to do things. Now for the internal compass, everyone moves through life with a will, a decision, a goal in mind. Well, this is how I think you should move through life, with a goal mindset, because when you're doing so, everything you have a vision and you're able to make plans towards that vision. When you have a vision towards that plan, everything comes forward and it's easy to measure and easy when to get derailed and when to come back on track. And that's why I think everyone should have an internal compass when you're being the main character. And lastly, being unbothered. Unbothered is the easiest one. Literally. People's going to say a lot of things about you. People's going to judge you. But guess what? You should care and then realize what you're going to do with that. And with this video, I'll leave it like that. And I say thank you. Till next time.